good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. I'm Jade, and this is How to App on iOS. And today we're taking a look at 3 sound packs for SoundBox, Subferno, Sparks 1 and 2 by Kompose Audio. Let's do it. Whoa, hello, welcome to the show. My name's Jade, and this is How to App on iOS. And of course, I hope you're doing okay. Oh, I feel like I'm living in a Groundhog Day because I can't hear again out of this side of my head. What is going on? So Russ, we think we worked it out. Yeah, yesterday was awesome. I had a whole day where I could hear everything properly, and now it's just underwater again. Good news is, my friends, I have a doctor's appointment today to see, well, not to hear, obviously, but hopefully we'll find out what's going on, and to get my echocardiogram results for my heart. So that's a bit scary. That's happening today. You're doing well. Big day yesterday was my birthday. It still is in a lot of countries right now. In the US, it still is my birthday, yeah. So I guess that's what you get being a live streamer, YouTuber, whatever, content creator from Australia. You get 48 hours of birthdays. That's great. Thomas Christ, hello to you. Ellie, hello. Country Walking, g'day. Who else do I see? Mateus from somewhere. Mateus is somewhere. Somewhere. Denise, hello to you. And who else? Rockin' Pneumonia, g'day. Woo! Where'd that come from? Yeah, you can do these things if you want. Join the Patreon. Become a member. Super stickers. All that stuff, if you like. We good? Got everyone? I think I got most of you all. Yeah, it's still in Poland. Still celebrating. That's good. Still celebrating my birthday. Awesome. Forest of the Wolf. What do I see? Forest of the Wolf. Let me use. I am on live chat. Good. Why does YouTube always default to the other chat instead of live chat? It's the stupidest thing. Man, did anybody else's history on YouTube disappear yesterday for the last, 2 weeks? Mine did. YouTube, can I just say, I don't know. I know nobody at YouTube is going to hear this because that's the way it rolls, but can you, get your fucking shit together? It can't be that hard, honestly. Just XP, nicknames, a quarter of the world has @ symbols, the rest of the world has the old way. History just disappearing. Come on, you've farmed all our data, right? You want us to put our ID up on the screen just to prove we're not kids and all this bullshit? Can you just do something? Oh yeah, I saw the hype thing as well. They've added the hype thing as well too. How about just making sure everything else works, guys? You know what I'm saying? It's a little bit frustrating. But today we are going to take a look at 3 sound packs from our dear friends at Kompose Audio for the wonderful SoundBox. SoundBox is delicious. And to close out the show, so this is going to be a short one because these packs are really small. These are what they call, I think they call them bite-sized packs. So they're super cheap. They only have a few presets in them with a bunch of sounds. Great for mixing in packs and stuff like that. You can get SoundBox. It is available not only for the iOS, for iPad, sorry. You can also get it on the Mac and your Windows device for free. Just download it, and you can use it, mess about with it. There's a bunch of free packs to tool around. But if you really want to unlock all the full potential of SoundBox, I say this at the beginning of all these SoundBox shows, you need to unlock one of these: Opacity, Cosmo, Chromium, Vox Motive, or Morphia. You can buy these within the app or from the Audio Modern website, yes? So they're all around $24.99, yeah? So that's that. They're all around $24, and that unlocks all of the features. As I said, This is not just an iPad app, so, you know, this is for desktop. And it's free to download to mess about with, so what are you waiting for? Now, I've covered many sound packs. In fact, I think I've covered every one of them. We're right up to date. There may be a few independent packs that have been released that I think I have 3 independent packs that have been released on Gumroad, and I'll hopefully get around to doing those as well, because we should, you know, really support independent makers of sound packs and stuff. So there's that. Look out for that soon. Let's bounce over to the Kompose Audio website. This is where you can buy these. So composeaudio.com, and you just click on SoundBox here. Boom, all SoundBox packs. And here's all the packs here that you can get. They've got a heap of them. I've covered all of these on the show. You can actually get them too in bulk groups. So there's like a continuum bundle, which has a whole bunch of them in there for a save it, you know, about $16 off the pack. So this one, the everything bundle, you save about $48, so it's $319, but it has all of them in. And you can see there's a crap load of packs in here. But today we're looking at these ones here. So we've got Sparks 1, this one, which is $8. It is a Neptune pad, and I just want to read out what they describe these as. So they call them tiny bursts of inspiration. So yeah, there's only, you can see here, one fully SoundBox playable preset pad, a duplicate preset pad tuned to 432 Hertz, and it's about 570 meg extracted. But it's so within that one preset, there's multiple sounds in there, but they give you these 440 Hertz or 432 Hertz versions that you can choose from. So that's Sparks 1 Neptune pads, and then we've got over here Sparks 2, which is a silica pad, $5. So this one's only $5. So they're pretty cheap, right? They're not going to like you know, cost of a coffee. What was the other one? The other one's $5 USD as well. So pretty damn cheap. And the other one we're looking at is Subferno, this one here, which is a little bit more expensive, not much more, $6. So all up, you're looking $16 for all 3 of them if you so desire. And again, this one comes with 2 presets. It also includes FLAC versions as well if you prefer to use those, because the beauty of SoundBox is you can actually import files, create your own packs with WAV files or FLAC files. And there's also a feature in SoundBox where, say you've imported a whole lot of sounds as WAV files, created your own pack, you can then export that as FLAC files. So they're smaller files that will do the conversion for you, and you can send that out to other people. But yeah, this one's kind of more of a morphing one, the Subferno. And it's Dynamite Throw. And it's Dynamite Throw. And Pete Johns, and it's Pete Johns as well. There you go. Hello. So these are the packs, $5, $5, $6, happy days. That's USD prices as well. So good deal. Let's open up AUM and play a little bit of something I made. It's not anything fancy. I've only used 3 of the sounds to make this. There's no bass on it or anything. There's just some tunes. Let's shut up and play it. Listen to the sustain. It's amazing. Before I jump into this, I'm going to clear this project out of here. And I want to show you something I learned about SoundBox. I think it's only as a standalone, but if I open up the standalone version and choose a pack, so we'll choose like this Sparks 1 Neptune pad, I believe it works. That's rad. Look at this. If you own a Magic Keyboard, and I'm expecting if you own a Bluetooth keyboard, look at this. I can play chords on my Magic Keyboard without doing anything. What? I didn't even know you could do this. What? So if I flick over, just to show you, I'm just going to grab this guitar pack that's in here, just to show you the black notes as well. Where are we? We want transfigured orchestra, post-rock guitar. Let's do this. And we'll grab this guitar here. So. I had no idea you could actually play the Magic Keyboard as a keyboard. That's a bonus. I'm a fan of the critical drinker sometimes when he's not being a piece of shit. But yeah, he makes a lot of good points. So yeah. Anyway, that's not the sound pack we're looking at today. We're looking at these ones. So Subferno, Sparks, and Sparks 2. Boom. Oh, this is going to be a fun one, isn't it, Thomas? All right, let me close out of this because I was running the standalone. I don't know if this works as in a DAW. We'll try it, shall we? So we'll load up SoundBox in here. And get that going. And see if the keyboard works in here too. All right. So we'll make it full screen. And nah. So there you go. It doesn't work as an AUV3. You can see it's not, no notes are coming up. So, and I don't think you can add it as... Let's see, there's no option to add the Magic Keyboard here. So it looks like that's just a little cool thing you can do with the standalone version. Nice. All right, let's load up this sucker. This is Subfurno. We'll start with this one. Make sure the keyboard is plugged in, my Arturia keyboard. And you've got 3 packs here. Subfurno. Oh, I'll tell you what I should show you as well too, because this may be the first SoundBox video you're looking at. Now, once you've downloaded, say you've purchased Subfurno from the website, from Kompose Audio, you need to install it. And how to install it is to come over to User Sounds, this little section here. This brings up our menu. You just hit Import Pack, and then you just got to find where you've saved it. And I think I saved mine here on my external hard drive somewhere. There it is. So once you buy it, it comes in a folder. And these are the 2 packs. So you've got Subfurno SB pack and Subfurno FLAC SB pack. So you can choose either one. As you can see, the FLAC version is only 256 megabytes, where the other one is 616. So this is a great idea. I love that these third-party developers are doing this for people with maybe older iPads, because it's, you know, you want to, if you've got an older iPad, install the FLAC version. It'll take up less memory and you'll get a better result. Yes. And then you just click on it and it will install and appear right here in your sub packs. So that is the way it works. Yeah, it should work. Here's the thing. So you have to, it has to be in standalone version for the keyboard to work. I haven't tried it with an external keyboard, but with the Magic Keyboard it works. So there's that. So, but it has to be in standalone mode. So just hook up your keyboard and it should play the notes. For Leela, that was. Alrighty. Now, we don't have many sounds to play around with today, so this could be a short show, but I've got some interesting news to tell you at the end of this show about my Songtember thing. Because fucking big stuff happened yesterday, which is pretty exciting. So this is Subfurno. Let's start over here. We've got our lead is our first pack. As you can see, you've got 2 sounds in here, Subfurno lead L1 and Subfurno lead L2, and it sounds like this. So we've got this really rhythmic pattern going on with this lead. Now let's hear what each of these are doing. So I'm gathering one of them is going to be rhythmic, and that's that one. So the L1, you can turn these on and off, add your own as well, remember. And let's listen to L2. So it's got a bit more fuzz to it. And remember, you can also turn vectors on for this. And can we do it? And get even more movement. Doesn't have to be that fast, remember. So vectors come across all of these, and you'll probably see this third one here, this is built for vectors. So our second one here is a pad. Let's click on this, and you'll see we've got 4 sounds across here. Subferno pad L1 to L4. And you can see clearly what's going on by, so when you play something like this, and take a look always at your volume down here. Just underneath, you can see this fourth one is giving us the rhythm. So if I turn all these off, there's our rhythm. And the others are more of a synth kind of. Hugh Caldwell has entered the building. Okay, that was weird. So yeah, if you want to remove the the rhythm from that, you can do so, or just load whatever you want, because this is the beauty of SoundBox. You may not like any of that. I may want this tenebrous lead in here, which is this. Let's find something else. Let's find like what have we got in here? We'll do like a viola. Give it some bit of volume. Or maybe a vocal. Let's go. Let's find. But you can just load up whatever you want. You know what I mean? So that's the beauty of this. We got a pad here. Our next one is Subferno pad vector. So we'll double tap. Now this one should have vectors already turned on. So, as the image says, if you take a look at it, Subferno, if we can get rid of that, it's pretty hellish. And I like that. So, that's our first pack for today. That one is $6 and great for your soundscapes. I mean, a lot of these are really good for soundscapes. This is, we'll go to Sparks 1 now. So, this is Sparks 1. Again, it has the Neptune pad and then in 432 hertz. So let's make sure it's loaded. Very long attack on these, which you can change. We talked about that in the last show we did. Hi, Joe. Barry Glenn, hello. G'day, Tremor Bear. So these two packs we're looking at now, Sparks 1 and 2, definitely really good for long scapes here. You can hold this down. If we just come over to our keyboard here and just lock this sucker in, you should hear some really lovely evolving. Hands-free. Well, what do you know? It's Mr. Smith, and he has given Forest of the Wolf NSDS. Thank you, Mr. Smith. So wow, yeah, pretty beautiful stuff. I mean, on the onset, most people are going to go, but there's only 2 presets. There's a lot going on in here, a hell of a lot going on, and you don't have to accept these 4 sounds in here. You can mix and match as always, and a great accompaniment for so many of Kompose Audio's soundscape packs. And this is yet another one. So that is, let's listen to that now in 432 hertz. Because you get the second pack in 432. I'll play the same chords as what we did just then. Almost. James Myers, drums. Hello. Lovely jubbly. So those are the two sounds in there that you get. Let's bounce over to number 2. So this is Sparks 2, and these are the silica pads. So we'll double tap, select it, and let's do the same thing. Wow. So you'll notice, hopefully what I've done here, I've used my mod wheel and pushed it all the way up. You notice how the sounds just disappeared? And we've just got this low rumble. Let me shut up so you can hear it. And notice I'm gonna pull down the mod wheel and listen to everything come back in. You can really control how much is operating just with the mod wheel. So I'll shut up. Hello, Shelley. Good to see you, Shelley. Hopefully I haven't missed anyone in the chat. So that was our silica pad, and this is the 432 version. Again, I'm using the mod wheel to control the waves of this. So a perfect example of using the mod wheel for something like this, you may be using SoundBox in something like Logic and you've got automation in Logic. You could automate this mod wheel to bring in those waves back and forward. Ed B Metal, hello to you. So yeah, we've got the mod wheel turned all the way up now. So you've still got that hum. It's still going. Now I'm on the controls panel at the moment, and you see here in the controls panel, you can see our attacks are pretty high on these. So these are obviously set to pads, but you don't have to do that. You can turn them all down, right? And then we're going to get, let's just bring, and then you instantly change the sound of these. Dimebag, hello. Then you've instantly changed this from a pad, because I've turned all the attacks down. So you can get into the settings from here, controls, turn these attacks all the way down. And now we've got No longer a soundscape. It's one of the beautiful things about SoundBox is I've seen this a lot too. People saying, you know, there's only a few patches in here. It's, you know, $5 and I get 2 patches. But remember, the customization of SoundBox is ridiculous. You've got all of your controls here to go from poly, legato, mono, all of that stuff. You can fine tune, transpose, so you can come in just for an individual sound and transpose up and down. We can fine tune these. If we go over to our effects tab, only one of these effects, only one of these sounds has effects, and you've got all these beautiful effects in here like reverb, delay, EQ, filters, distortion, chorus, phaser, lo-fi, heaps of stuff to take these to other levels. Then you've got modulation, multiple sets of modulation. You've got an arpeggiator in here as well. So if we turn these on, is that going to work? We're going to go up and down. So you can hear that now. Obviously, it's got a long decay on it. But just by hitting 2 keys, you can already hear them alternating because we have the arpeggiator on. And then you also have the vector, which is currently on. Vector can be changed speed, so we can drag this up here and change the speed of our vectors. We also have, let's just hide that, a whole bunch of selections like a triangle. We can sync this to our DAW, like so, boom. And get those different waves going on instead of just a building wave or a crescendo wave. You've got circles here, and you've got a master channel as well too. If you want to add more effects on the end, or a compressor. Is there a compressor in here? I think there is, yeah. So if you want to throw a compressor on here, I mean, it's just unlimited. Something else I was going to go and show you before we jump out of here. As I said, not too many sounds in this. They're very small packs. You may have watched a bunch of these shows and thought, well, how do I make my own pack? I want to make my own pack. I'm going to show you how to do it. So you can create your own pack over here to the side. You get to here from, let's just turn off this master. Bang. You can hit import pack or create pack. Here's your pack store too. So these are the packs you would buy to unlock all of the features. You do that from here with inside the app. What did I say? They're like $20 or whatever. Create a pack. Let's do it. Hit create a pack, and this opens up here. Up the top, you want to put whatever name you are. I'm going to put my name for fun. We'll call this, underneath there's enter pack name. We'll just call it a demo. You can put in a description in here as well. Totally up to you. Put in a description. You can add a cover image if you like as well. So you can just do a search. It'll bring up your Photos app. And let's just load this picture in here. Oh, private access. Is that going to work? Add my image, bitch. There we go. Did it do it? I think it did. I think we added a custom image. Yeah, it has done. So our image is added. You can change the colors and all this kind of stuff. You've got your button layout, colors, and then just hit save. And here's my demo. I didn't add my photo. Don't know why. Or maybe I've got to give it access to my... But SoundBox can only access the items you select. Yeah, all right. Cool. Let's do that then. There we go. So there's my little photo for my pack, and we're ready to add stuff to this pack. How do you do that? Well, you can come in here. We've got two things turned on at the moment. You just come in here and choose sounds. Yeah. Just go through, do a quick rummage, and we'll grab like this Exoria one. We'll come in here and do a la la la. Man, there's a lot of sounds I have on this. Let's grab something else. What's this? Airstream? I don't even know what that is. So we've got two sounds. But how do I get this added? So I'm going to come in here to these controls and make sure our release, let's just make sure we got, yeah, that's better. Right, so now when I let go of the keys, we've got a fair bit of release there. So now, there's my little image I've saved on here for my members only stream this week. But how do we add it? So there's a little arrow here. If I zoom in, come on, I'll zoom in, there it is. There's a little arrow here, tap this, and here's where you can save the preset. So I can just call it a show demo. And you can actually come in here and choose 3 tags of your liking. So it could go classical, it could go dance, even though it's not. I'm just picking random. We'll go metal. And just hit save. And now when I come over here to my packs, you'll see we have show demo in here, in my demo pack. And that's easy as well. You can use your own samples as well, import your own samples. They can be FLAC files, they can be WAV files, and you can build your own packs from your own samples and mix and match from other packs that you've purchased. You know, there really aren't too many limitations with SoundBox. The only limitation you're going to get is the what model of iPad you have and how much RAM. Because not going to lie, these they're sample based, yeah. So if you've got an older iPad, you could have some issues and stuff like that. I can assume you can sample guitar. Yeah, absolutely. Just sample, just record your samples, load them all in, build up your sound pack, and you're good to go. Then you can. I mentioned at the start of the show, see now I've made this pack, you can see there's 3 dots underneath it. And if you click on those, you get all these options. You can export the pack. You can export it as a FLAC. So it's gonna, it's got a built-in feature in there to go in and convert these files, if they're WAV files, to FLAC. You can export and lock. So this will lock these down. So when you export it and then send it to somebody else, they can't fuck with it. Nice. Export FLAC and lock or compact samples. So there you go. And once you've made a pack, you can come in here and see what's going on. You can see what's inside. We've only got 4 in this one, and you can see exactly what's going on. You can favorite, do all the normal stuff. But that's how easy it is to start building a pack, because I know many of you have purchased packs and you've probably got to this point and gone, how do I save something and make it my own and use samples from other packs and build something up? Now you can do that. And, you know, hey, there's no stopping you from creating your own packs and selling them on places like Gumroad or anything like that. They can't fuck with it, exactly. Yeah, I've had complaints over the years that I swear too much, but, you know, fuck that. Who cares? It is what it is, man. You got to be who you are, and if you don't, people are going to one day find out you're full of shit, and then they're all going to run away from you, just like so many YouTubers who create false personas for themselves. So that's it. That's these wonderful packs. They, again, sound beautiful. And if you've already got a bunch of packs in here like I do, look at these ridiculous. I mean, this is how crazy SoundBox is. Remember when we first started looking at SoundBox? It had hardly anything. Look at all these packs now. These are all fucking mostly third-party companies. We've got Kompose Audio. So there's Kompose. We've got Kompose. We've got, of course, we've got Cinematic Alpha, Andrew's amazing packs. We also have Triple Spiral Audio. They got their beautiful transmission packs. We've got Sonara Cinematic, who've got some beautiful packs in here as well. Who else? Where's our guitar one? Kompose audio, got cellos. But there is a playlist in the description for you to go and suss out all the packs. I love it. I love it. I love it. Now, remember, if you're using this and you're having some issues in, say, something like AUM, I'm talking SoundBox here. If you're having issues with it, it's crashing out. Remember, settings in whatever DAW you're using this, you have the power to change things up. My buffer size at the moment is currently set to 1024. If I was recording vocals or guitar, I would change that buffer size down, yeah? But because these are so big, you want to give as much buffer as you want, especially for keys and stuff like that. And the same thing in Logic. If you're having issues like that, just come in and change your buffer size and you'll be good. Now, the size of these, I should tell you, let's have a quick look at how big they are. I think it says on the website, but we can actually check the files. And then I'm going to tell you this awesome news I got yesterday for my Songtember stuff. Subferno, we've got 256 for the FLAC, 616 megabytes for the normal. Sparks, where's Sparks? Sparks 1 and 2. So again, with Sparks 1 and 2, you get the FLAC version and the normal version. 1 gig. I know, right? 1 gig but there's, when you think about it, it's 2 presets, but it's like, what is it? Eight, I think it's 10 sounds, something like that. So that's that. And Sparks 1, if I can find it, I probably can't. Yeah, who knows? I think it's about the same. I think so. Sparks 2. Sparks 1, there's somewhere. It's somewhere in this list. Who knows? So, who knows? That'll do. SoundBox. It's free. If you don't have it already, you should have it. It's rad. And hopefully there's another update again coming for it, because I really want to be able to like scroll through the presets and be able to search. I need a search bar. Come on, Audio Mod, and get it sorted. I love you a long time. So let's talk about Songtember. How you going? It's day 1 for most of you now of Songtember, because it's officially September 1 where you are. So you're enjoying my birthday. I enjoyed it yesterday, so that was fun. I got Pete Johns coming up next. He's going to be working on his Songtember song. Ed B. Mel says, I know I can keep the sample packs on an external hard drive, Mark, but I like to keep them on my device. Yeah, look, here's the thing. Now, for the longest time, guys, I was using the external hard drive, and I'm running a really fast SSD straight into my iPad. But in theory, it's great, but because they're such big files, streaming like a gigabyte pack, I struggled, and I had a whole lot of problems. And you would have seen in some of the shows, there was some clicking and stuff, and I was constantly going, is this a problem with fucking SoundBox or whatever? But when I moved everything back over to the iPad, I haven't had one issue. So there's that. And hey, in a pinch, moving it across onto your external hard drive, not a problem. But yeah, if you're having issues and you're getting pops and clicks and stuff like that, I would suggest moving it back over. Hey, If Dots, thank you so very much. And good to see you as well too. So let's talk about Songtember. Yesterday, I went through memory lane for Songtember and told you what I'm doing for Songtember. So I have a Metheist EP. I've got 6 songs that I'm doing. I know, right? Idiot. And I'm doing a song with Denise. And I showed you at the start of yesterday's show. So last year's Songtember, I started work on a song called We've Got This. And I opened yesterday's show with it. And unfortunately, the song didn't get finished. I was working with Viv Sparrow, and she went away, and we didn't have the time to do it and get it fixed. And then yesterday, when I kicked off yesterday's show, I opened it up and was like, man, I have this whole project. This isn't too bad. It's not too bad. And I kind of put it out there. Any female singers? I need a female singer to, do the second part and do some vocals. Well, I reached out to the amazing Liz Day yesterday, and she now has the entire song. I exported all of the parts here. Mind you, if you didn't know how to do this, when you export your track, hit export, and down here, you can just export all audio tracks as individual audio files. Boom. And it will just take every track, export them all, and it'll turn it into a full length track. So they're all exactly the same length of WAV file. And it'll even zip it up for you as well too. So if you didn't know you could do that, but yes, Liz Day currently has this, and I have given her free reign to take the song in whatever direction she wants, because Liz loves to chop shit up and go crazy. It's going to be wild. So that's pretty cool. I'm super pumped about that, and I thought today we'd go out and play it one more time with my vocals on here. I hope she chops the fuck out of my vocals and does some interesting stuff with it, because Liz Day is one of the most talented vocalists I know, and she's just fucking awesome. Under licenses. So I'll go out, we'll play this. I know you heard it yesterday, but I've got to fill in a few minutes before we dump you over to Pete. Remember, the community pulse is on as well today, but I'm going to watch Pete do his stuff. Oh, I should tell you quickly what's coming up for the rest of the week, because all the shows are up for this week if you want to go and like and prepare and all that stuff. Tomorrow, we're taking a look at Faisal. It's such a funny, I don't know why his name is so funny to me. Faisal. Hello, Faisal.
Oh, hello, dear. It's me, Faisal.
It sounds like an old lady. Rob, what's happening? Faisal sounds like a bloody old lady.
Hello, I'm Faisal, and this is my sister, Hazel.
So we're looking at that tomorrow with Faisal. And then the day after that, we're checking out this one called Big Swammer. Big Swammer. Pretty cool. So we'll take a look at this.
And Faisal, hello.
When Rob's here tomorrow, everybody, we have to put old ladies in the chat for
Faisal.
Just to be dicks, yeah? Rob will love that. So, yeah, we're taking a look at Big Swammer the day after that. And then, of course, day is it today? Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Yeah. And then we got this guy coming on. We got James Myers coming on. And I'm super excited because this guy's bloody talented. And hopefully, as the end of this year and going forward, we start seeing James perform on many more artists in the community songs, because he's a gun drummer and he's super sweet. But don't get me wrong. He, like all of us, even though he's sweet, can be an utter and you don't know what I said there. Well, where is this show going? In the toilet like it always does. Friday, the Friday train. What have I got set for that? We're doing this. So we've got two apps on this one, Red Nova and Super Sitter. And the reason I'm doing two apps in the one show is because Red Nova has a mini version of Super Sitter included, but they're different. So I'll explain on that show when it comes up. And of course, continuing on the Songtember Song Challenge this week. Look at this fucking artwork. It's so stupid. I tried to do Donkey Kong with clocks and a cuckoo clock. Yeah, shit. So Songtember. Oh, and if you remember as well too, this week we are doing the members thing, where I've kind of designated the members show to work more on my Songtember songs. So we got plenty of room for apps and all that stuff as well too. All right, let's play this song. Let's get out of here. I know if you want to hang around, listen to it, enjoy, because this is the last time.
Faisal.
This is probably the last time you're going to hear this song in its current stage, because I know once it comes back from Liz Day, it's going to be completely bonkers, because she's awesome. All right, so it's goodbye from me, and it's goodbye from
Faisal.
So we'll see you tomorrow for Faisal. I know you're all going to come back to hear Faisal. All right, let's do it.
Faisal.
This is called We've Got This. That's Oj.
Faisal.
There's something inside of me and you we can't control even if we choose. It's something more complex than a mood. I cannot explain, just take a walk in my shoes. There's something more that we can do. Just be yourself and be true. It's nothing special, so there's no excuse. Just go for it, you got nothing to lose. Yeah, it's going to be the last time you're going to hear it like this. I think there's a second verse. I'll try and sing it. Somewhere here. There are choices that we make every day, so take control of the words you say. Well, it is something you can do today. Just follow your dreams your own way. There's something more than we can do. Just be yourself and be true. Well, it's nothing special, so there's no excuse. Just go for it, you got nothing to lose. I've got this, you've got this, we've got this, we can have it if we want it. I have got this. What's going on, Ed? All right, my friends, I'll see you over at Pete John's and at the Community Pulse. Do all the things. Love you loads.